Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to the Copa América 2024 draw. Reacción de la Sorteo de la Copa América CONMEBOL 2024. The Cup of the Americas. 8 years on from the last time they did something like this, the Centenario. We go with a 2024 draw. Of course, tonight, Canada is in the draw as a playoff team, but they're in the draw. They should beat Trinidad, so I'll wear the Canada shirt. If it blows up in my face, it blows up in my face. So, for the video and the stream. So, if it blows up in my face, it blows up in my face. But with that being said, 2024 Copa América draw. Sorteo de la Copa América. Pot 1, of course, Argentina, Mexico, USA, and Brazil. They're already seated in Group A for Argentina, Group B for Mexico, Group C for the USA, Group D for Brazil. Pot 2, Uruguay, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru. Pot 3, Chile, Panama, Venezuela, and Paraguay. Pot 4, Jamaica, Bolivia, CONCACAF play-in winner 5. Canada, Trinidad, and Tobago. CONCACAF repechaje winner 6. Honduras or Costa Rica. While I'm at it, you'll see me do my NFL pick'em live, by the way. Because, well, there's Falderall and BS anyway, so we'll be fine. So, not completely ready. But first off, I'm going to go Pittsburgh over New England. Duh. Tampa over Atlanta. Detroit over Chicago. You know, I'm going to go Cincinnati over Indianapolis, yeah. Jacksonville over Cleveland, even without Trevor. Saints over Panthers. They got to beat the Panthers. Jets over Houston. Baltimore over the Rams. Vikings over Raiders. Niners over Seahawks. Chiefs over Bills. Broncos over Chargers. Cowboys over Philly. Miami over the Titans. Green Bay over the Giants. 62 probably. Here comes the draw, and we're off. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Here comes the draw. Perfect timing. Here are my predictions anyway. Here comes the draw. So, again, when it comes to the draw, pot 1. Argentina, Mexico, United States, Brazil. Bombo 1. Argentina, Mexico, Estados Unidos, Brazil. Pot 2, Uruguay, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru. Bombo 2. Uruguay, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru. Pot 3, Chile, Panama, Venezuela, Paraguay. Bombo 3. Chile, Panama, Venezuela, Paraguay. Bombo 4. Pot 4. Jamaica, Bolivia, CONCACAF, play-in winner 5. Canada or Trinidad. CONCACAF, play-in winner 6. Honduras, Costa Rica or Costa Rica. Bombo 4. Jamaica, Bolivia, ganador de la repechaje de la CONCACAF. 5. Canada y Trinidad y Tobago. Ganador de la repechaje de la CONCACAF. 6. Honduras y Costa Rica. Group A will have Argentina. Group B will have Mexico. Group C will have the USA. Group D will have Brazil. That we know. Then pot 2 will be drawn into each group, pot 3, and then so on. But, of course, I have to go through pot 1. But it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Got Honduras winning versus Costa Rica. Me too. And I have Canada winning against Trinidad, which is why I'm wearing the shirt. I'm worried for the USA. You have your own group. You have your own group. We don't. The president of CONMEBOL is on the stage, Alejandro Dominguez, for the Copa América draw, Sorteo de la Copa América. They have Infantino and Montagliani sitting right next to him. Montagliani, the president of CONCACAF. Infantino, the president of FIFA. USA are set to play Brazil right before the Copa América. That's the report, nothing official. But they don't have to play in the group stage. So, maybe smart. Rafael here says, let's go Venezuela. Good luck to the Vino Tinto and Jefferson Soteldo. Maybe he wasn't the problem for Toronto that one year. Maybe he wasn't the problem. He might be, I might like him more than Mcinnes at this point. I don't know, but good luck to the Vino Tinto in Bombo 3, Pot 3. They're not making the final. I don't think they're making the final. I don't even think Ancelotti could save them that quickly. They're going to have to congeal. I don't think Ancelotti's going to save them that quickly. Like, it's not going to be a one and done, change everything instantly. It's not going to happen. So, no, I don't even think they're making the final even with Ancelotti. But if they continue to perform, they're not. I think Brazil's not going to make the Copa América final. I'm going to call it now. I'm calling it now. They're not making the final. Unless they get like a soft draw. But even then, Infantino up onto the stage. Big bad Pittsburgh Steelers. The Patriots suck. That's why they're winning. Big. Well, Stu Holden ain't talking right now, but okay. Are Mexico and USMNT going to get easy groups? We don't know. You think they would probably want that to happen, but we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Let's do this. Personally, I think Copa America final will be Uruguay, Colombia, Argentina. It'll be a matchup between those three teams. Don't trust Brazil. Well, yeah. Well, the USA can't get Argentina as an opponent in the group stage. They both have their own groups. Now, knockout stages, though, very likely. Wasn't Soteldo somewhat good at Toronto? Looking back on it, yes. But I didn't like his demeanor. Funnily enough, I'd take him being a jackass and being a little bit of a prat just so we could have actually a goal scorer from that right wing position instead of Mcinnes. Because Mcinnes is worse, but he doesn't have the goal scoring. Mcinnes is more of a jackass without any of the goal scoring. So you know what? He wasn't the problem. Armas really wasn't the problem either. He got screwed over, I think, personally. He's not great, but he still got screwed over. Because they always wanted Bradley anyway. Why do you think they were so quick on the trigger to fire Armas back in 21? Why do you think? Because worst comes to worst, they run over half the season with an interim and they get Bradley anyway. It was either make the playoffs or get fired for Armas, and the trajectory he had him on was not playoff trajectory. They pulled the trigger pretty early. It took them 2 years to pull the trigger on Bradley. You make your own decisions. And then Perez got the full head coach title because he started winning some games. And then at the end of the season, they fired him because they didn't make the playoffs. Would he have stayed had they made the playoffs? I'm not so sure about that, but Perez was better than Bradley anyway, so. But I think Bradley come to Toronto was always the plan. Unless Armas made the playoffs. I feel like that was just a stopgap, you know? I have a feeling. And they weren't going to give him the opportunity to make the playoffs or help him make the playoffs. He had to make the playoffs himself, which is evidenced by the fact that he played old players playing his system, and it never worked anyway. So, they screwed him over, I think. It's possible. Nice. Infantino's a fraud. I agree. They just haven't played it since Ronaldinho retired, which is stupid. Probably. How the Patriots get beat by 6 points total. They suck. Their defense is good, but their offense sucks. And the Chargers have a horrible offense, too. It was the stoppable force meets the movable object. And, well, the Patriots moved. Milwaukee or Tampa? Don't trust U.S., Mexico, Brazil. All three will choke under pressure. I trust the U.S. the most out of those three. Infantino finishes with his speech. Santos got relegated, saw TikTok player, edit player, Richard Rios win the league. Santos going down is very sad what's going on in Brazil. Armas may not have been as bad as we thought. Still not a good coach. That's my point. But he still got screwed over. He's a horrible coach, but he got screwed over. And I think Bradley was always the plan. And Perez got screwed over because of Armas getting screwed over. I better see Vini Jr. at least if I watch Brazil live. Montagliani on stage, President CONCACAF. Canadian Victor Montagliani, by the way. Hadn't helped us. Not one bit. Why doesn't Victor Montagliani pull a Jack Warner and help us? Like, that would be nice. I mean, that would be nice. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if I went to a Brazil game, yeah, I'd better see Vinicius Jr. as well. I agree. If you can't see Neymar, I at least want to see Vinicius, but Vinicius is honestly better at this point. He's honestly better at this point. Well, it also didn't help that they barely backed him at all in the transfer window. They basically just gave him the same team and said, play the Red Bull style, knowing he probably was getting bent over the barrel. We figured that out when we got screwed by the penalty against Jamaica. I think we figured it out then. Then again, Jack Warner barely helped Trinidad and Tobago when he was the president. So maybe this is just the way it's supposed to be. Oh, look, Ronaldinho. Speaking of Samba football, Ronaldinho. I love the logo. I really do. I just hope it's a PNG, a good PNG by the time we get to the tournament because, like, upwards. Not like the side version that I'm going to use or used on this and all that. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. But I love the logo. I really do. I just hope the song for the tournament's a banger. It's got a high bar to clear. Let me tell you that much. Because there's going to be a song for the tournament. And I like reggaeton. I like Latin music. I like reggaeton. Or he could use altitude to his advantage. I don't know. Ronaldinho looked good. I mean, he's aged somewhat well, knowing he was a party boy. I mean, he's aged somewhat well. And he looked good when they played that Legends game on Tuesday. So, and Josie Altidore was there for some reason. Like, at the end of the game, it showed Josie talking to Infantino, and I'm like, Josie was there? For what? I mean, Josie's a legend, but I don't even think he played. He was just there. For what reason? I couldn't tell you. He was in Miami. Hopefully as good as waving flag. Yeah. I mean, I like the Spanglish version of waving flag more than the original. Here's the way I have it. Spanglish version, the Canadian Young Artist for Canada, Haiti version, the original version. I'm biased. Until I heard the Spanglish version. The David Beastball, K9 Spanglish version. Yeah. Again, I do like Latin music. I do love Latin music. But No Es Solo Un Juego, the CONCACAF Gold Cup theme from this summer, that was amazing. That's the bar Copa America has to clear. That's a really good song. I will give you this. It's on my top 50 song list, which I will be streaming my top 50 songs list on this channel Christmas Eve. Me discussing it. So it's on there. I'll tell you that much. I won't tell you where, but I'll tell you it's on there. The CONCACAF song, Gold Cup song from this summer. Let's see if the Copa America song is better. I mean, Wego was pretty good from 21 as well, but, you know. Can Canada get past Trinidad? Yes. We're the favorite. Like, Trinidad is the... Listen. Trinidad is the Appalachian state of CONCACAF, but if Canada can't get past Trinidad, they don't deserve to be in the Copa America. We deserve to lose if we lose to Trinidad, whether we get screwed or not. It's a one game tie. Anything could happen. I'm saying about 60-30 Canada, but they should win. This ain't poor old Canada anymore. So I'm wearing the Canada shirt. If I thought this was poor old Canada, I would not be wearing the Canada shirt for this draw. We still, whatever we get should be, whatever CONCACAF 5 gets should be us. It should be Canada. So that's why I'm wearing the shirt. If it blows up in my face, it blows up in my face. But you know what? It's what it is. Junio says, SV Robin Hood, congratulations. What time does it start? It says 6:30. But of course it's past that because they have fought wrong bullshit. You know how these work. And we got BS'd on a penalty. Oh, and the fact that Tori Penso didn't blow the whistle down in National Stadium. It should have been 4-2 on aggregate. So we both got screwed, okay? Y'all got a tough time. We got screwed. How does that happen? Refs screw us both? That makes no sense. Whatever. Whatever. Might go to Miami for a final, see a certain player potentially play that's on my team. Messi. Amen, right? Brasil con Carlo Ancelotti vai ganar a Copa América ano que vem no país de vocês. Which means Brazil with Carlo Ancelotti will win the Copa America next year in your country. No. It's not going to easily come together that quickly. If they get him, it's not going to come together that quickly. I'm sorry. It's not a quick turnaround thing. They need to meld together. Brazil is not making the final. I hate to tell you. They're not making the final. Uruguay, Argentina, I could see. USA, Argentina, I could see. Canada, Argentina, maybe. If we got a good manager. Like, I don't know, Bobby Smirniotis, Juan Carlos Osorio, Hugo Perez, Thomas Christensen. We could. If we get a manager like that, we could make the final. From play-in to the final. Because we got a guy like, I don't know, Bobby Smirniotis, Hugo Perez, Juan Carlos Osorio, maybe bring back Zambrano, Thomas Christensen. As long as it's not Bob Bradley. Oh, Gio Savarese? That'd be great. No. And Subanse All-Lember Jimmy happens again. Oh, and then Subanse All-Lember Jimmy happens again. After the Honduras situation? Wow. Subanse All-Lember Jimmy. Big up. Big up. How we doing? Not until the knockouts, please. I don't want to see that now. No. I don't know why, but Platt and Wheeler on One Soccer, like, we want the big matchups in the group. I'm like, dude, shut the hell up. I want an easy group. Well, actually, no. Brazil, I think we can handle. Especially if we get a good manager. But Argentina, I don't want to see them to the knockout stage. No. I don't want to see them till the knockout stage. I want a group we could get out of. Brazil, we could get out of Brazil's group. Mexico, I think we can. USA, I don't want Argentina's group. I do not want Group A. Anything else, depending on how the rest of it falls, Canada could get out of. They ain't getting out of Argentina's group. Ain't no way. Because that's going to be a hard group. I have a feeling Group A is going to be a group. It's going to be a whopper. I don't want Canada in Group A. Group C, I could live with because they'll at least beat the USA because Greg Berhalter's an idiot. If we got a manager who can beat them, well, there you go. Brazil, it's going to be the group stage. It's going to be early. Ancelotti won't have them gelled. I think we can beat them. Mexico, well, did you see what they did against Honduras? We got a manager who's worth a damn. We probably beat them too. Argentina, no. No. Not off the bat, no. Build some momentum and maybe. But no. But the fact we're not getting any friendlies either, you know? So, because, I mean, come on now. We have Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr., Neymar, Casemiro, Marquinhos, Alisson. We win easily. Okay, all right. How are they doing right now with Denise? Yeah. Oh, how are they doing in the World Cup? They were supposed to win, right? Did they though? What's happening right now? Neymar's hurt. He ain't playing in this Copa America. He blew out his knee. Casemiro, he ain't playing well at Man United. Ain't really playing well for Brazil either. Marquinhos, okay. Rodrigo, Vini, sure. They're carrying. Alisson, Ederson's more of a starter anyway. Like, you have Ederson or Alisson, but the fact you have two goalkeepers is not a good thing. You can't have two number ones. Never worked. Even if they're two best goalkeepers in the world, or were a while ago. I'm sorry to say it, but Carlo Ancelotti is not saving you that quickly. But hey, maybe you'll still finish top 4 in the top 3 in the World Cup qualifiers. Not that it matters. You could still finish top 6 and still make it. Well, you know, whatever. Damn it. There's no easy group. No easy group. All groups are tough. Venezuela is going to be a shocking team in Copa America 24. They're actually playing really well in the Rumbo, the eliminatorias. They're playing very well in the eliminatorias. So I agree. They're actually playing well. Yeah, I don't want Venezuela either. Like, that's going to be a game. Like, Canada, Venezuela, that could be a low-key good game. If we get a good manager, Venezuela keeps doing what they're doing, that could be a low-key. I don't know if Canada's going to win that one, but it's going to be a good game. I don't know if I want to see Venezuela. Let me tell you that much. I don't know if I want to see them. I'd rather see Paraguay, or Panama, or Chile. I don't want Venezuela out of pot 3. Let me tell you that much. I really don't. My potential game venues are LA group games, USA game in KC, quarterfinal, Jera World, final, and maybe Las Vegas. Yeah. Remember when they said that in the World Cup? How'd that work out for you? We lost the cup because we didn't have an offensive coach. Y'all even had an informer Charleston that clearly outplayed Bobby. I agree with that, at least right now. Even with the toughness, passion, even if we had a good coach, I agree with that. They'd still probably out-tough us, out-passion us, out-pride us. I agree. Even if we had a good coach, like Hugo Perez, or Thomas Christensen, or Juan Carlos Osorio, or Gio Savarese, or there's a lot of good coaches out there. If they get Bob Bradley, I'm going to scream. You know, I hope the Reds do get Bob Bradley. Just so I don't have to worry about that jackass coming to Canada. He already tormented me for freaking 2 years. I don't need more. Yeah, I wish Bradley the worst. What do you think? Yeah, I wish Bob Bradley the worst. What do you think? Oh, by the way, how's it? I love seeing him go down. Stabæk, eat it. That was for Stabæk, his Norwegian club. Bob Bradley, you know what it is. Bye-bye. Go down to whatever they call the second division in Norway. Bye. And how about you stay there? If not, Robin Hood will ruin your career. If not, when you go to the Champions Cup, because the Crew's going to win MLS Cup, freaking Robin Hood's going to end your career and just embarrass you. Which I'd love to see it, by the way. I'd love to see it. I would smash my head against the wall. Either or. If Bakhale was the manager or the assistant to Michael, I would smash my head against the wall. Preferably on camera. I couldn't do it. USA and Argentina, Group C and A don't play each other until the final. You know they're going to want a USA-Argentina final, probably. Yeah, most likely. Same with Brazil's Group D. Now, do I wear the Argentina jersey or the USA jersey for the final? I don't know. I wouldn't let Bradley manage a house league team. Me either. Me either. The draw finally is going to start. Somebody needs to tell the CONMEBOL president to shut the hell up. I think he loves talking. I mean, he did shut up, but somebody should have told him to shut up 10 minutes ago. Dude loves talking now, doesn't he? Cállese. Is that the mascot? An anthropomorphic eagle. I kind of figured that would happen. Yeah. Yeah. If we had BJ Callahan, we could win the Copa América on home soil. I agree. Bob is going down from Obos-Ligen to Post-Nord-Ligen. Okay, that's cool. Is the eagle named Capitan? Okay. Oh, shoot me in the back of the... Damn it. No. We need a striker. Funes Mori's not the answer. Shoot me in the back of the... Oh, my God. Well, at least he's better than Io Akinola. Damn it. Why? I'd rather have Chicharito. I'd rather have Raul Jimenez. Oh. Why? Bill Manning, you fucking idiot. Why? Why? John Herdman knows better. What is he doing? John Herdman saw Funes Mori stink up the joint in the Azteca during the qualifiers. What is John doing? Oh my God. What is he doing? Oh. Oh my God, no. Cállese, tronco. This team really is still going to torment me. Oh, damn it. Mississippi State's going to get DJ Uyunglele, and Toronto FC is going to get Funes Mori. I can't catch a damn break. Tronco and Tronco. I can't catch a break. Will Rogers is better than DJ Uyunglele. I can't catch a break. Funes Mori is a Tronco. I can't catch a break. The two worst people you could pick up for good amounts, for an okay amount of money in those respective sports for your teams. And you're going to go, it's not about the money. It's about the talent. DJ Uyunglele is mid. Funes Mori is a Tronco. I can't do this. Damn it. Jeff Levy, you are an idiot for the Uyunglele thing. And John Herdman, you're an idiot for wanting Funes Mori. We're still waiting for this to start. Quarterfinals. We'll see what else. I agree. Funes Missy. No, I'm not going to do that. He's going to have to win the Golden Boot for me to buy a Funes Mori jersey. Then it'll be shit the next year after I buy the jersey. I'm buying a Coelho jersey next year. I'm buying an Alonso Coelho jersey next year. Because he should be playing for Spain. Funes Porky. Honestly, at this point, I'd rather Kyle McCord, and I think he's crap. I remember him at Clemson. I think his Clemson days are more like what's going to happen in the SEC than what he did at Oregon State. The Pac-12 ain't shit. What he did at Clemson is going to be what he does at Mississippi State. I don't care that he was good at Oregon State for a year. I don't care. Yeah, cool. He had a great year at Oregon State. Just because he did the Pac-12. He'll be more like his Clemson self at Mississippi State. Trust me. But that is a cool match ball. We're more worried about the match ball, I guess. Ideal group. For Canada, my ideal group is Brazil, Chile, Bolivia. Oh, wait, no. My bad. For Canada, my ideal group is Brazil, Peru, Chile. That's my ideal group. We're not getting it, though. But it'd be a good group. But that is a cool match ball. I might just buy it. Diego Godin with a match ball. Nice. I like that. true, but so. Ambassador of Puma, Diego Godin. I like that match ball, too. I like the new MLS match ball, too. Hopefully, Toronto FC scores goals with it more than 30 times this year. I'd rather buy that match ball, though, than the MLS ball. But I've never bought an MLS ball. There are a couple I should have bought, but I like it. I like it. You need the Canada MLS ball with Canada to decide on it. I want the 2018 MLS match ball. MLS match ball gives me Jabulani vibes. I actually like the Jabulani. Boo! Who's booing? I actually like the Jabulani. Somebody's booing out there. I like the Jabulani. Unpopular opinion. It looked cool. And it just becoming a satellite was pretty cool too. Jabulani is cool. Somebody's booing out there. Pretty decent. It's average. That's what I'll say. Could have been better. Could have been worse. I mean, Jabulani is not fun to play. I mean, sometimes it's not fun to play with, but you know that's honestly kind of what makes it more fun. Canada could get Slaven Bilic for the Copa. He speaks perfect English and lots of experience. He would utilize David Eustachio properly, as well as others like Osorio. I would like Slaven Bilic, as long as it's, honestly at this point, as long as it's not Mauro Biello or Bob Bradley. Canada got a good coach. It's just varying degrees of good. As long as it's not Bradley or Biello. I mean, hell, I'll take freaking Ryan Nelson for Canada at this point. He wasn't that bad compared to Bob Bradley. I don't think Ryan Nelson was that bad, okay? I don't think he was that bad. I mean, when you see Bob Bradley, I don't think anybody was that bad, but, well, even Preki wasn't that bad compared to Bradley. I had more fun watching Ryan Nelson be the coach of TFC than I did Bradley. But then again, I sort of had expectations back then, but not the high expectations I do now. So, I haven't heard anything, but knowing the Canadian Soccer Federation, they probably would consider it. I'm not putting it past them. There's the trophy, the Copa América, the Cup of the Americas. It's the actual cup this time, unlike that Centenario version. I agree. Hey, if Bobby leaves Forge, I think Atiba should go to Forge. I know. This is worse than most others, actually. I felt like Roberto Carlos whenever I made a free kick with Jabulani beach ball. I mean football. I've had beef with Roberto Carlos ever since that video where he said somebody was a better left back than Alphonso Davies. It was like either or, one of those Champions League kick the ball into the small goal either or videos. And he picked somebody over Davies. And I'm like, are you an idiot? He doesn't know ball. Scaloni brings the trophy out from Argentina, of course. I've had beef with Roberto Carlos ever since then. The disrespect to Alphonso Davies. This was back 2021, I think. I've had beef with him ever since then. You don't disrespect Alphonso Davies like that, especially, I think it was John Stones or something that he picked. I'm like, huh? What? What? I think it was John Stones. But it was nobody was better than Davies anyway. Whoever was on that other side was not better than Davies anyway, even if it wasn't John Stones. Okay. CONMEBOL's taking their sweet time. I know. This is the slowest draw I think I've ever seen. Rob Green was a scapegoat during that World Cup. I agree. But you can't let a goal like that in. But he sort of did get scapegoated. Speaking of people who've been on CBS football properties, anybody see that episode of Kicking It with Marcus Samuelsson, the chef? I found that cool. I didn't think they talked to a chef, and I didn't think they talked to Marcus Samuelsson, who was on Next Iron Chef back in the day. Was on Food Network a good bit. So, I do love myself some Food Network. So, I think, and he was my favorite in one of the seasons of Next Iron Chef. Or the guy I wanted to win. One of the seasons. So, that was like back in 2010 or something like that. So that was a pretty cool episode to see. Oh, Lord. I would legitimately, I'd probably just stop watching football at that point. Hold on. I think I'd quit. I think I'd just go be a monk at that point. Oh, look, it's Baida, Stu Holden. Baida. Yeah, me either. Preki was the boringest coach ever. Still better than Bradley. Hell no. Honestly, I'd rather have Topple Whitmore than Bob Bradley, but like that's he's like the bottom three. Like he's better than Biello and Bradley, but no, thank you. I would not like it if they got Tapa, but at least it's not Bob or Biello, so might as well just keep what we got if we're gonna go Tapa Whitmore. The draw begins momentarily. Paul Hall to coach Canada. Actually, I think Paul Hall, if he had players like Canada's, he might actually do better than he did with Jamaica. Well, yeah, Bradley at the bottom, then Biello. Both Bradleys, Biello, Tapa Whitmore. Hopefully we play each other in the Copa, and then we'll get our revenge. I kid. Well, I don't know about that. I shouldn't say revenge. That's the part I'm kidding about, but hopefully I have a rematch. May the best team win. Hopefully Canada wins this time. We did beat you in the office. If we have a better manager, than Mauro Biello, hopefully play each other again in the Copa. That's what I hope. But, hey, you're welcome. No, El Salvador screwed him over, not him. They screwed him over. Hugo Perez is still a really good coach. Ugh. No. He played terrorist ball with Qatar at the Gold Cup. No. I mean, I respect Quiros. I respect Carlos Quiros for what he's done throughout his whole career. That was terrorist ball. Now, did he play that because it was just Qatar and they don't have good players and it was a B team? Maybe. Let me see their A team play. I mean, Qatar sucks anyway, but let me see Qatar's A team play with Quiros and then I'll make my decision. But that was terrorist ball at the Gold Cup with Qatar. Because they were playing super defensively and they couldn't score. That's what I mean by that. If you need a clarification, not that I care, but just in case. Just in case you need a clarification from me, that's what I meant. Not that I care. But, you know, just being careful. Just being careful, you know. Here comes the draw. So hopefully we get Saudi Arabia or Tunisia. What tournament are you talking about? Tite to coach Canada. I'm okay with it. Single elimination, one game. On the 23rd of March, one game. They don't play in this tournament, Saudi or Tunisia. What? That may be the Gold Cup. I don't know why they call over Tunisia. I mean, Saudi and Qatar. I could totally see them calling over both Saudi and Qatar. Saudi and Qatar for the Gold Cup. 3 straight Gold Cups with Qatar. God have mercy on my soul. I cannot. I'm still going to watch 3/4 of it once this is over. Yeah. You're probably thinking of the Gold Cup next year with Tunisia or Saudi Arabia, Qatar. World Cup's 3 years from now. Well, almost. Okay, now we got the draw. Oh, look, CONCACAF's director of competitions with the director of competitions at CONMEBOL, Fred Nance, and Fernandez, the executive director of football at CONCACAF, who's been in other draws like the Central American Cup draw. But neither of these guys are as iconic as Giorgio Marchetti, or the UEFA guy. Here's the draw procedures for the Copa America draw guide. Formation of the competition. 10 CONMEBOL teams will participate in the competition, and 6 CONCACAF teams will be divided into 4 groups of 4 teams each. Top 2 teams in each group will compete in the quarterfinals. 1A, 1B, 1A versus 2B, 1B versus 2A, 1C versus 2D, 1D versus 2C in the quarters. Pot 1, 2, 3, and 4. 16 teams will be in 4 pots. 4 pots. Pot 1, Argentina, Mexico, Brazil, USA. Pot 2, Uruguay, Colombia, Venezuela, Peru, or Ecuador, Peru. Pot 3, Chile, Panama, Venezuela, Paraguay. Pot 4, Bolivia, Jamaica, Canada / Trinidad, Honduras versus Costa Rica. And they're ranked by FIFA draws, or FIFA rankings, I should say. And then 9 and 10 according to the ranking, and the 2 playoff teams, CONCACAF 5 and CONCACAF 6. Group A, no group should have more than 3 CONMEBOL teams, and no group should have more than 2 CONCACAF teams. This means that each group must have 2, but no more than 3 CONMEBOL teams, and no more than 1 but no more than 2 CONCACAF teams. In the event that a team is drawn and cannot be placed with the group for which it's been drawn, such team will be assigned to the next available group in alphabetical order. Next year for sure. I didn't think it was a jab. I didn't think so. I was just being I wasn't being facetious, but I was playing along with it, but I didn't think it was a jab. Yeah, but we were talking about the Gold Cup Qatar as well. The blue ball, Argentina, will be A1. The red ball, Mexico, will be B1. Estados Unidos, United States, the green ball will be Group C. And Brazil, the yellow ball, will be Group D. Out of pot 1, Bombo Uno. Then pot 2, 3, and 4 will just be drawn straight up, of course, following the guidelines of each draw. Pot 2, blind draw. Of course, first ball should go into pot A. Second ball should go into Group B. Third ball should go into Group C. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be A, B, C, and D for pot 2 as well. Bumble 2. Then things could get crazy with pot 3. Same order, of course. Should be the same order for pots 3 and 4. Should be. So that's what it is. Simple. It's pretty simple. So, pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4. Pot 1, Bumble, Uno, Argentina, Mexico, United States, Estados Unidos, Brazil. They're already written down, but we got to follow this the way it is. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. I would agree with that. Jamaica in pot 4, so they're in Canada's pot. So I guess Canada winning wouldn't have done much else anyway. So we probably still would have been pot 4 anyway had we won. Ronaldinho is going to be part of the draw. He did look pretty good on the pitch when he was playing the Legends game on Tuesday. Too many pockets, Ronaldinho, but then again, I think that's too many pockets on his shirt, though, but I'm not going to. Ronaldinho's always been a bit eccentric on the style portion of things. Like, nobody needs 4 pockets. Nobody needs 4 pockets on a shirt. Nobody does. Even if you don't need 4 pockets. You don't need 4 pockets. Ronaldinho. And then I guess there's going to be a CONCACAF legend for the other part of the draw. Or no, we're just going to have 2 CONMEBOL. Like, Roque Santa Cruz, also going to be part of the draw. Jogo Bonito commercials back in the day. Those are some good commercials. What would happen if Canada would join with Argentina and Brazil, including Venezuela? Well, they can't join Argentina, the same group. Argentina and Brazil are both in 2 different groups. Venezuela could be in the same group as Canada, though, but that would not be great to have either in those groups. Number 3. Jorge Campos. Legend of CONCACAF, Jorge Campos. Part of this draw. Oh, look, Jimmy Lozano. Lumber Jimmy. In the crowd, of course. Everybody's in the crowd. And then finally, Zanetti? Zanetti? Yeah, but Zanetti. Zanetti! Serie A legend. Might be Argentinian. He's pretty much Italian to me, even though he's Argentinian. You know, if you watched Serie A back in the day, you would know. He played like an Italian defender, too, so he fit in well. That's why he probably never left. Can they please hurry up? I think they're about to get started. Starting with pot 1, Bombo Uno, the blue ball. Here is Argentina. It should be Argentina for Group A. It is Argentina for Group A. The defending Copa América champions. The defending World Cup champions. Argentina. Argentina. Who you got later? Pumas Tigres. Tigres. But the draws finally started. The red ball is Mexico. It should be Mexico for Group B. And it is Mexico. Mexico. Grupo B. Mexico. The CONCACAF Gold Cup champions. The defending CONCACAF Gold Cup champions. Funny how they had Ronaldinho hand the Argentina ball to the guy. Well, he's also going to hand him the Brazil ball in a couple of seconds. Group C, Estados Unidos, USA in the green ball. It should be, and it is, the United States, Estados Unidos in Group C. The defending CONCACAF Nations League winners. They'll have a chance to defend that trophy in March. And finally, the yellow ball, the Samba yellow ball, perfect, is Brazil. It should be Brazil. It will be Brazil. The runners-up in the last Copa America, Brazil in Group D. Okay, so we got that. Here's the fun part. They got to make sure it's right. Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru. And here's the first ball out of pot 2. Bombo dos. And it is Peru. Peru joining Argentina. Peru in Group A. Peru, Grupo A. Peru. Uruguay, Colombia, Ecuador. Who is in Grupo B? Grupo B, Ecuador. Ecuador with Mexico. Ecuador. Ecuador. Uruguay or Colombia? Uruguay or Colombia? Grupo C. Uruguay with the United States of Estados Unidos. Uruguay. That'll be a good game. Uruguay, USA, that'll be a good game. Trust me, I think that'll be amazing. And then Colombia, Grupo D, with Brazil in Group D. Colombia. Colombia. Brazil probably got the easiest team in the group. Well, no. Second easiest team in the group. Argentina got the easiest. Group Bombo 3, Pot 3. Chile, Panama, Venezuela, Paraguay. Grupo A. There has Grupo A. Chile will go in Group A. Chile. Chile. There cannot be a CONMEBOL team in Group A from Pot 4. Mexico and Ecuador will get Panama, Venezuela, or Paraguay. Venezuela, Grupo B. Venezuela, Grupo B. Panama, Paraguay. There could be one more CONMEBOL team in B or a CONCACAF team. Same for Pot 3. Panama! Panama in Group C with the United States and Uruguay. And that means Paraguay will be in Group D, Grupo D. Or Brazil and Colombia. So there has to be a CONCACAF team in Group D and Group A, but there's 3 CONCACAF teams in Pot 4. Paraguay, so you would think Paraguay in Group D. Paraguay, Grupo D. Pot 4, Bombo 4, Jamaica, Bolivia, CONCACAF 5, Canada or Trinidad. CONCACAF 6, Honduras or Costa Rica. Jamaica, Bolivia, ganador CONCACAF 5, Canada y Trinidad y Tobago. Ganador CONCACAF 6, Honduras y Costa Rica. one of these groups, all these groups could have a CONCACAF team. Pot 4. Bolivia would have to go in Group B, though, or Group C. They cannot be in Group A or Group D, Bolivia. CONCACAF number 5. We'll have Argentina, Peru, and Chile. Canada or Trinidad will be in Group A. Actually, that's not too bad. The damage isn't too bad. Group B. Bolivia in Group B. That's one of the two they had to go to. Jamaica or CONCACAF 6. Group C. Jamaica in Group C with the United States, Uruguay, and Panama. Boom. And then Group 6, CONCACAF 6. Honduras or Costa Rica. Why was Jamaica in Group D? Jamaica's in Group... That makes no sense. Okay, CONCACAF 6 is in Group C. That legit don't make no sense. Bolivia is going to C. Oh. Oh, I get it. Bolivia, USA, Uruguay, Panama. It's a good thing I checked that. So, Jamaica will be in pot. So, your Group A, Canada will win. I actually like our chances. So, Group A, Argentina, Peru, Chile, CONCACAF 5, Canada or Trinidad. Group B, CONCACAF 6 will be with Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela. And the winner of Honduras, Costa Rica will be in Group B. Group C, Estados Unidos, United States, Uruguay, Panama, Bolivia. And Brazil, Colombia, Paraguay, and Jamaica in Group D. Group C is the hardest in my opinion. I agree with you, to be honest. Tough group for Canada. I like our chances against Peru and Chile, though. I really do. If we get a good manager that isn't Biello, we could beat them. Argentina's going to be tough, but you know what? That game's still going to do good. Let me tell you. That game's still going to do good. So Mexico, Argentina, USA, Canada. I could just wear that jersey. Yeah, it works for me. Okay. But you know what? I'll take Group A. It's still not easy, but it's easier than I expected. Realistically. I say Group C is the hardest. Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, CONCACAF 6, that's tougher than what we got. Brazil, Colombia, Paraguay, Jamaica, that's tougher than what we got. I think Group A, I'm not going to complain with it. It still has Argentina, but I'm not going to complain. We could still beat Peru and Chile if we got the right manager. We could still probably out-talent them. So I think we'll go second place. I actually like our chances to get out of the group. I really do. I'm not mad about it. I say Group C is the group of death. I'm not mad about it. So Group A, Argentina, Peru, Chile, CONCACAF 5. Canada or Trinidad and Tobago. Grupo A, Argentina, Peru, Chile. Ganador de la repechaje de la CONCACAF 5. Canada y Trinidad y Tobago. Group B, Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela. CONCACAF 6, Honduras or Costa Rica. Group B, Grupo B. Grupo B, Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, ganador de la CONCACAF repechaje 6, Honduras y Costa Rica. Group C, United States, Uruguay, Panama, Bolivia. Grupo C, Estados Unidos, Uruguay, Panama, Bolivia. Group D, Brazil, Colombia, Paraguay, Jamaica. Grupo D, Brazil, Colombia, Paraguay, and Jamaica. I like where Canada is. I'm not going to complain at all. CONMEBOL does not do their draws that easily, let me tell you that much. I don't even know why they moved them. I thought it was following the rules. I thought every group followed the rules. I don't even know why they moved them. That's the thing. At least USA won't have a snooze fest against Uruguay. I agree. Canada could get out. I think they'll get out of the group. Like, move on. I think they will. I like our chances. I like our group. I do. I like Canada's group. If they get through the repechaje, I like their group, which they should get through the repechaje. But I like the group. We're still losing to Argentina. I don't care who our manager is. But, especially if that's our first game. Who's going to officiate the matches? Pro refs. There's going to be CONCACAF refs and there's going to be CONMEBOL refs. Just like Centenario. So there will be pro refs there. Who will win the group of USA or Uruguay? Since Greg's the manager, Uruguay, but USA should still get second. I don't see Panama beating the USA, and I don't see Panama beating Uruguay either. So probably Uruguay, USA, Panama, Bolivia. My opinion. Poor Jamaica. I can see them beating Colombia or Paraguay. I can see them beating them. But with that being said, there you go. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, one subscribe, send some chats on live streams, comment on this video, put us in play, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the recap of this draw and my thoughts on it. I like it. I like Canada. States got the easy group. No, I think they got the group of death. But with that being said, I'll give you my thoughts on this draw. The video will be up within the hour, and I'll see you then. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace. See you later.